Coach, 4 goals from 4 different goal scorers this past weekend. What does that say about this team, this offense, and just the balance that the girls bring to the table?
Well, we've been working hard to try to get our numbers forward and get different people into the attack, and working hard on our movement. So to get that number of people on the board and in the offense just is going to provide more things for other teams to have to deal with. So we're very excited about getting that.
Your final non-conference tune-up coming up this weekend. What are some things you're going to be working on?
Just continuing to try to be more efficient. I still don't think we've started and finished the game at the same intensity and with the same commitment to doing all the little things well. So that's going to continue to be something that we work on, and still trying to score more goals and keep those zeros on the board on the defensive side.
You tied UC Irvine this past weekend in a really hostile environment. How does that help prepare you for these Pac-12 matchups?
Oh, it was a great Sunday match for the Pac-12. I mean, it provided everything that we needed. Tough physical play, a great, well-organized team that had scouted us well and were executing well, and then some of the calls we didn't get to go our way. So it was just a frustrating day that we had to grind through, and it's going to serve us later because it took us through it a bit.
You have a top 25 Pepperdine team coming to town this weekend. What are some keys to get the result you're looking for there?
They're going to force us to be on. They're going to force us to be efficient and be consistent with our touches, to move the ball well, but also to be aware of how they can hurt you. They're very dynamic in their attack. Lynn Williams is an unbelievable striker, and they've got some great attacking midfielders that can penetrate and pass the ball well. So it's going to be a matchup that we're just going to have to be really, really locked in.
An undefeated start, Coach. I feel like you have to be happy with that. But was that something you were necessarily expecting?
No, we weren't necessarily expecting it. The goal really wasn't about the wins and losses per se. It was about improving every week, and the byproduct of doing the things well allows you the opportunity to get results. And we've been fortunate some. We've been a little unfortunate some. So we're about where we want to be. It positions us well, but we're not done. We've got 2 games left in the non-conference, and we need to approach those with the same kind of energy and intensity and continue to grow so that we can attack the Pac-12 the way it needs to be.
Coach, have there been a couple of girls maybe that have stood out to you to this point that have really stepped up and maybe surprised you a bit?
Actually, I think it's been more of a collective and group effort so far. It's been nice to have different players show up, like we were talking about earlier. The number of players who've been able to score goals and find moments for us. That to me has been the most impressive part, as we talked about building a family type atmosphere and a collective group. To have so many people contribute is really what we're looking for. Not necessarily a surprise, but I'm really glad that we found it this early.